If you do what you're passionate about, all those other things will just fall into place and you'll enjoy it a lot more. You'll stick with it and you'll be really more competitive in it. I'm Douglas Johnson. Most folks call me Doug, and I'm senior attorney at Sewell Lee Law Firm. My practice area is mainly commercial litigation and employment litigation and labor law. And also I do advise quite a few businesses on contracts or other things related to employment law and risk management issues. Started off in intellectual property litigation and commercial litigation. Middle years, actually did some prosecution, opened my own firm, planning commissioner for District 4 for the city of Dallas, some real estate litigation and business advising. I also taught law practice at UNT College of Law, and that was actually a very rewarding experience. There's always something new to learn, especially about law, because law spans so many different areas and so many different industries, and sometimes challenging things to understand, challenging concepts to master and then to utilize for the client's behalf. When I first thought about practicing law, I was a junior in college. I hadn't ever given that any serious thought before. I thought about what possible profession there is that I could do that would give me an opportunity to touch on a whole bunch of different industries, and law fit the bill. Because law literally spans every industry. Try to avoid doing stuff or practicing in areas just because you may believe that it's lucrative or it's going to fill your pockets with a lot of money, because I guarantee you, if you do what you're passionate about, all those other things will just fall into place and you'll enjoy it a lot more. You'll stick with it and you'll be really more competitive in it. I'd say by being intentional, giving myself allowance to know that balance is something that's a work in progress. For myself personally, I set aside time to be intentional about my mental health and my physical health. I try to stay physically active, and then for my family, I intentionally set aside time for them, to spend time with them and to enrich our relationships. Do what you love and you'll never work a day of your life. What I've tried to do both in law and in my personal life is to find something that I really enjoy and to do those things. I've had an opportunity to do quite a wide variety of stuff in my legal career. Then I focus back on things that I really feel passionate about, things that I really enjoy. And so that has been impactful. To make a successful attorney, you need someone who is driven internally to learn, somebody who has the capacity to listen and to listen carefully, then also the ability to communicate understanding to others. On a personal level, the most fulfilling part about being a lawyer is doing something different, or at least the ability to do something or study something different on almost a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis. The first word that comes to mind probably is not the word that people like, but people do call me nerdy sometimes, and I changed that word to analytical, so I like that word better. The next word is intense, and then curious. So those are the three words.